Is Jonathan Majors' career over? Is it a wrap already, but just as it's getting started? Did he do it? Is he guilty? Is he innocent? It doesn't matter if Jonathan Majors did it or not. He got his PR team running from him, his management team running from him. Nobody wants to sit next to him. And it was just when things were going good for him.
Jonathan has not one but two blockbusters. The first quarter of 2023, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania co-starring with Paul Rudd, and Creed 3 co-starring with Michael B. Jordan.
And then everything just gets taken from him. Why? His relationship with Grace Jabari. His girlfriend. There's allegations of DV. And Jonathan Majors watches what he was trying to build just come tumbling down. Hollywood is a cutthroat place. Make no mistake about it, man. They will come for you. They will set you up. They will tear you down. They will destroy you. A lot of money's at play, but there's also a lot of forces at play. I don't know exactly what happened between these two. Nobody knows except those two people, but I have an idea. This is the scenario that I paint. I think Grace Jabari was riding with Jonathan Majors for several years. Jonathan Majors finally hits pay dirt. He's like, oh my God, I'm coming into it. I'm blowing up. I'm doing the damn thing. Yes, baby, I'm getting it. I'm blowing up. I'm making this happen. It's happening. It's coming together. Yes, yes, yes. She's like, yes, we did it. 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 Yay, Jonathan. Gold star for Jonathan. And Jonathan's sitting over there like, we. What you mean we? Ain't no we. This ain't French. I ain't French. I don't know what you're talking about. She's like, what? He's like, yeah, and I'm gonna test the road. I wanna see what else is out there. I wanna, experiment. See what the horizon brings, Cast my fishing rod out in the lake and see what I catch. Throw my line out, I wanna discover things. Can't be tied down to you, woman. This ain't slavery. Mrs. Sally, you don't own me. But Jonathan, I just love you, and I've had your back all this time, and my name is Jabari Grace. I'm not Mrs. Sally. I got things to do. Maybe I want to get me a Kardashian. Maybe I want to get me a Keke Palmer. Or maybe I want to get me another white girl just like you, like an Olsen twins. Or maybe I want two Olsen twins. Maybe I want the Olsen triplets. Maybe there's some triplets out there for a brother. Like, I might want to do some different things. And that's when Grace Jabari decided that it was time to beat his ass. Who knows what really went down between these two? And that's the thing. Isn't it? You never know. You never really know. So what we got to do in a situation like this, when the management's dropping Jonathan Majors, he lost a couple of film deals. One, the Otis Redding story. That was going to be great. I want to check that out. There's another movie. I forget the name of it. Something about a guy in a room or a basement or something. Then there was an army advertisement. Now, you know you're in trouble when they won't let you, as a black man, lure a bunch of young black people into the army so they can go fight poor people overseas and get them killed. Like, you know you're in trouble when they don't want to use you for that. Right now, it's like he can't get a Walmart commercial. He can't get a Jersey Mike's commercial right now. His lawyer says when all the evidence comes out, it's going to show that our client didn't do anything, that this is all a fabrication, this is all horrible, this is all lies. Jonathan Majors is an innocent man. This woman is off her rocker. She's off her medication. It's supposed to be filmed of this woman partying at a club after she said she got hurt. That Jonathan Majors is the one that called the cops trying to rid himself of this woman who's off the chains. Just today, there was a restraining order filed against him. And his lawyer's like, good, because we want nothing to do with her. And I told Jonathan to never, ever, ever, ever see this woman again. Jonathan Majors' attorney's like, hey, we just want an opportunity to prove ourselves in court. On May 9th, they will get that opportunity. Until then, I'm going to hold back. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to wait and see what happens. Because I already got caught once. I thought she called the cops initially. She didn't. He called the cops. And the incident that took place with them took place the night before. The next day, he calls the cops because she comes to his house. So this is a very not cut and dry situation. Somebody on his side comes out and says Jonathan Majors was the one who was attacked. That Jonathan Majors was in the cab like, please get your hands on me. Please, cab driver, pull this car over. Let me out. This woman's crazy. And it's supposed to be information or footage or some type of evidence to that effect. So until I see any evidence, I want to see something in writing. Not in writing, I want to see some actual footage. Somebody had to have the brains to pull out a phone, film somebody, catch somebody in the act. But if it turns out that Jonathan Majors has been set up, I want him to sue the brakes off this woman. I want him to sue the hell out of Carolyn Bryant. That's right, sue the hell out of Carolyn Bryant, or Grace Jabbar, whatever her name is. We have to send a message. You cannot just throw us under the bus. You cannot just set us up. You cannot just take money out of our pocket. This career is being ruined. You work 20 years to build a career and then it's destroyed overnight because somebody got pissed off at you, if that's the case. Now, if it turns out that Jonathan Majors is all these things that people say he is, they say he's got a long track record of being abusive, of being a jackass. If that's true, I'm kind of wondering why we didn't know this already. He ain't been rich that long to pay off that many people. So why did this not surface before is what I'm saying. But if it turns out that he is a DV, a domestic person who does these things, who talks with his hands, who doesn't know how to control his temper, who's an evil bastard, if that's the case, that hopefully that will come out too. And then we can throw him to the wolves. Make them go on the treatment like we do the white guys, the Robert Downey Jr.'s and all the other Charlie Sheens and all these other people, the Ben Afflecks, to go get counseling or whatever happens when these people go away and come back all contrite and different and changed and seeing the light and talking to the fishes. Let's see what happens. So I'm leaving room for both things to happen. I'm not jumping to conclusions. But here, folks, last thing, and I mean this to the brothers and sisters out there, yo, let's ride with this brother on this until we find out more information. Let's not just throw him under the bus. I wouldn't throw a sister under the bus on some words, some unproven words. I need some proof. We need something more than just someone's allegations to throw someone under the bus. Even if you don't like who he's dating, you don't like this woman, Grace Jabbar, put that to the side and just say, you know what, hey, sometimes you bring people home that don't know how to use your comb. Sometimes you bring people home who put raisins in their potato salad. Sometimes people get together and that's what happens. Look at Jonathan Majors as your son or your brother and say, you know what? Just because he chose this woman who may or may not be good for him, that doesn't mean we throw him away. Now, if you're one of those people that's saying who's triggered by this conversation, same thing applies. Keep hope alive that the truth will come out. And if Jonathan Majors is this super abuser on steroids, if he's this horrible individual that lays hands on women, let's hope that comes out too. And then we can knock his ass right out of Hollywood. Or he can go into treatment like the white guys do. And he gets accepted back just like the white guys do. Because this is America. And everybody gets a second chance. Right? Even Jonathan Majors. Right? All right. I'm Real Tim Black. Tune in to the Black Tables on Sundays at 7 p.m. when I'll be joined by the one and only Mrs. Black. I'll see you next time.